Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Man
colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich. That is Conte. Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's been played through. They're urging him to shoot. Conte. Quality ball. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Manchester United take the lead. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Messi. This is promising. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Oh, good effort! That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Dembele. Messi. Now it's Forlan. That's been slipped through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is well cleared.
2 added minutes has been
Lovely
indicated.
passing. He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come
And a
in
quick
leading
announcement
by
today
just
that
the odd goal.
memorabilia from today's match is now
Yeah, I
on
like the
sale
fact
in
that
the
there was a
stadium hall.
genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 13, Raoul.
Down to
Number
business
14,
again.
Diego Forlan.
Manchester United
Coming on
leading
the
courtesy
field,
of the game's
number
only goal.
7, Stojkovic. Number 24,
Manchester United different to some
Del Piero.
extent this half.
Substitution in
Details
progress.
of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the shot! And he stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And this is Del Piero. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Adams cuts it out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Stojkovic. No, again there's no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Conte.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Raoul. Raoul plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Torres! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
That pass has been well intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate
There
his
will be 1
influence,
minute
and it
at a
looks like
time.
whatever it takes.
And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many...
And the shots! Oh, crossbar! Oh, it's Batistuta. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Conte. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a promising build-up. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Xavi Alonso. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And Jamal. And it's been played. And Batistuta! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, this is what we've been... Dembele! Superb from Dembele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester... Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that signals the end of the first period. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
And a quick reminder today,
It
everybody,
is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. Back on the way then.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's got away. Looking for the run. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Mendes. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldo. Casillas claims it without any fuss. Koeman kept his eye on it, and he's there. Searching pass he's played there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Xavi Alonso. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lampard. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 10,
Raul.
Batistuta. Number 6, Xabi Alonso.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Coming on the field, number 9, Erling.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Number 4,
And here's Nunez.
Number 24.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has been cut short. And it's Bellingham. The end. Time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Manchester
any minute
United
now.
against Netherlands.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player at the...
Towering header! And he's straight offside. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I was going to be disappointed with that. Dembele. Now it's Kante. Dembele. Dembele's cross, he's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They worked all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Marquinhos. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. Oh, this looks sharp. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
One of the best passes I think we've seen in this game. A real wake-up call for this defence, who were caught off guard.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Dembele! Dembele! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball, knocks it out wide. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
The Netherlands definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
It's Gerrard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. In with the challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Marcelo. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Goes for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Jupe. And here's Musiala. Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And no, that was never going to make it. Vitinha, looking for options for movement. Picked out, brilliant, shoots! He scores!
think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in the defence, and he was just too good a player to miss.
That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Vitinha.
The second period is on the way. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Some resolute defending there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This looks promising. And again! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the delivery. Oh, good fly! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been shaped to shoot! Oh, good finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Torres. Close. Torres! The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat
Conte! And that is doing no harm at all.
Conte probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And he was quick to react. Great vision. Now it's Trossard. Oh, super. Can he finish? That's put paid to the danger. Akanji. Torres going forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Robertson aims beyond the defence. Still goalless. First quarter of an hour gone. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Conte. Kubo. And they can counter here.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Played in. He leaps for it! Goal! Manchester United! And that for him is goal number 10. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Searching pass he's played there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vermin. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Strong running down that left flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. And that is out of play. Dembele. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Fernando Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were, and that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Manchester United looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. The second period is underway. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kimmich goes direct. He's a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Kubo. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernando Torres is having a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kubo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rivaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time and again they are repelled. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Terrific effort! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are at the peak. Chance for a shot! And he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Yamal! It's a loose ball.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's...
Towering header! No, it's wide. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Torres. And Torres! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Six added minutes.
Oh, looks like he's been
indicated.
taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Trossard. And a chance! And that's past the post. Rijkaard. Yamal. Koeman does really well. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Norway.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, here's a man who's impressive jump. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pacho. And it's Dembele.
That was lovely, that.
Dembele, good driving run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
It's Rivaldo! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a little off target. Sabani. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's dealt with that really well. Rivaldo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a great... Torres! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yamal. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A big, deep breath. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Norway cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Zakaria. Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's found a way through. And a chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's the end of the first 45. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Fernando Torres.
Norway get the second half started.
Rivaldo. Number 7.
And he cuts out the supply.
Dembele. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Vinicius Junior.
Raul. Number 21.
Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see.
And Messi! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Tries from distance. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zakaria.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Yamal. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now a Raul. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Zakaria. And it's Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Conte. Number 14, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 19, Vitinha. Number
Terrific
23,
effort!
Berbatov. Substitution.
But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And claimed it back swiftly. It's a quick ball upfield. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
The final 5 minutes. And this is Raul. And this is... And Berbatov! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Looking for a runner.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Szoboszlai. Great vision. And this is... Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Drogba. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Torres. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Torres! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Showing good feet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Rivaldo! Rivaldo! Brilliant! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter.
And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rivaldo, and this is Kante. Kante! A real chance and a real let-off.
Kante really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
That signals the end of the first period.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Back on. Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rivaldo, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Kvaratskhelia!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. India needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No, it's come to nothing. Oh, can he get onto this? Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Conte, looking here to chip it through. Oh, important interception. Totti. Now it's Inzaghi. So what can they make of this? Rivaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Totti. Could move up a gear here. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rivaldo. Good ball, good take. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evident... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Norway.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Can he get on the end of this? Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for the run. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Ronaldinho running with intent. That has been cut short. Shevchenko! Zanetti delivers. That's put paid to the danger. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mendes finding himself in space. Towering header! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. This is a promising build-up. The ball is bounced loose now. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a good foray he's making. Torres. Now, he's got space here. It's a promising position. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, he's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And here's Dembele. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Shevchenko. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? And he lines up a cross. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's an imaginative pass. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was vital. Luis Suarez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Permitted in designated areas.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Substitutions
So
taking
we are
place.
where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi. Berbatov.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
On the through ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mendes gets across to intercept that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Berbatov. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he can clear it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nuno Mendes. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Berbatov. Ah, that's a fine interception. And Berbatov! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always...
Luis Suarez! Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Luis Suarez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bergomi. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Shevchenko.
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball
There
up
will
front,
be 1
make sure
minute
it
at a
sticks
time.
and sustain some pressure.
Oh, important interception. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing Vitinha! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Melbourne City certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking for options for movement. Rivaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Irwin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Torres. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well timed, excellent interception. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Vitinha. He's through here. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the... Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the counter is on. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Adams makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Torres. And he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. And he's found a way past. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
And a
grabs.
quick reminder today that parking
What
in
do
the
you think
area
we're up
around
to
the
after
stadium is
45
strictly
minutes?
forbidden.
Well, I'm a little bit
Please use
worried for
parking
them,
provided by
the
the
way
club or
they've
any other
looked
paid parking
in
facilities
transitions.
in the area.
Peter, they've been a bit
Substitution
exposed,
for Manchester
so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Gnabry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Berbatov. Takes a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Berbatov! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Time and again they are repelled. Berbatov, and the shot's on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining though.